So I know a lot of men are operating like they're saying that we're in the midst of a loneliness crisis right now, and I'm assuming that this is more about men in the generation under us, younger than us, maybe like 10, 15 years younger than us. But I've always felt like in all of my groups of friends, we all show affection to each other. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how many times I've told all of my friends that I love them. Like, especially dudes that I don't get to talk to regularly. If I'm not hanging up that phone, I'm going to let you know, man, I love you, dog. Because I don't know, like, I've already lost friends. I don't know if this is the last time I'm going to speak to you and stuff, right? But I do see guys in their 20s, they don't have that. And I think that they end up, like, getting with a woman, and then they bond with that woman because they don't have any male friends to bond with. Is that something that you guys have been recognizing as well with younger guys?
Now that you've said it, I can see it and I can understand it, and it goes back all the way to the internet and these kids growing up with it because that was their friend. We were out in the streets riding bikes, playing basketball, and making these connections as youngsters. And as soon as you said it, it hit home with me. Like, yeah, definitely, I can see that taking place in that generation behind us. I think they just really need to do things more to connect with each other. But it's kind of sad. I couldn't fathom that. Like I said, they're going to look to that woman to do everything where hey, I'm going out with Susie tonight and her husband or something, you know, and just like, I don't need that because I got friends in different networks across the board, you know, and I can go hang out with my girl's friends or somebody else's friends and meet them and connect. I don't go to necessarily make friends, but I'm able to speak in a room and kind of network and figure out who I can connect with or have something in common with. But I think that's the cause of it because they've been on their phones and on the internet or in the house playing Call of Duty all day instead of making those friends early on.
PushPlayPods.com